Today I'm going to be cooking stew with fresh tomatoes. As you can see, I'm about blending them. Those are the ones that I've blended. So I'm still blending it. So guys, hold on and let's go. Wow, let's take a look. Can you see this? Wow, 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 wow. This is just the tomatoes. I'm just boiling it so that I can filter the water away. Just showing you this. And see, this is just tomato. So I finished blending it. Okay, let me give it a cook. Okay. Yes. So the one on top of the pot. See this. So I'm going to be using, as you can see, this is the meat. Inside there is thyme. There is thyme inside. Then I will be adding a little of curry. This one, curry. I will be adding one seasoning cube. I will be adding salt. I will be adding this spice. This is for meat. So boiled meat. I don't know if you have it in your place. As you can see, it's written in Arab. You can see it in any Arab or Pakistan store. This is it. This is it. You can use it to boil meat. It's for meat. And I will be adding this leaf. I know many people know about this leaf to boil the meat. And I will be adding my nutmeg. This is my nutmeg. I will be adding for taste. This is my oil on the fire. As you can see, the meat is ready. I have some turkey, I have some strong chicken, and some salted. And this is the fish I'm going to be using. You see, I'm about to fry them now. So when I finish, the oil is not ready yet. When the oil gets ready, then we'll begin to fry. And I'll fry all the meat together with the fish and all that. So I'm about to start the stew. This is full onions chopped. This is the pot I'm going to be using in this my stew. Fresh tomato stew. I'm going to be using this pot. And this is the onions and the fresh pepper. Sorry for the move the camera. This is the onions and the fresh pepper, full 2 onions. Onions, 2 full one. I blend it with fresh pepper. And this is all the meat. This is all the meat that I'm going to be using. As you can see. Let me take this off. You can see this is the fish. Finish frying them. This is the meat. As you can see. See that? This is the assorted that I was telling you about. And see, this is what they call abodi in Spain. And this is vein. The vein that passed through cow leg. You can see this. Look yummy. So these are the meats I'm going to be using. This is the chicken, the strong chicken that I showed you before. This is the turkey. Yeah, this is what I'm using. So, this is the oil I use in frying the meat. So I'm going to make use of it. to cook the stew. I'm going to make use of it in cooking the stew. There is no need of using fresh onion oil, so we can make use of it. But first we filter it, because I just filtered this one. I filtered it, so you have to filter it with small filter. This is what I use in filter it. You see, I've thrown away the dirty in it. As you can still see, there's still little dirty here. So that is why you need to filter the oil, so that the stew will not be filled with dirty. If not, when you are eating it, it will be sounding as if there is sand inside the food. That is why you filter it. But all those thyme, the seasonings you use in boiling the meat, when you are frying them, it will be scattering inside the oil. So that is why. And this is the oil water for the meat. I'm going to be making use of it as well. I'm going to be using it as well. I'm going to be using the beef water, the chicken water sauce. I'm going to be using it. This is our tomato. This is our tomato. You can see this. You see the tomato that we were cooking today at the beginning. You see, there is no more water in it. It has been resting for 2 hours now. I leave it to rest so that all the water will drip out, so that when you cook the stew, it will not be watery. As you can see, it's very thick. You can see when you turn it, it will be pulling. Yeah, and I'm going to be using this as well. Not everything I'm going to be taking from adding to it, so that it will be red. You see, I'm adding a little of that tomato paste. That is the tomato paste I'm using. You can see, you will stir it for 5 minutes before you will now add the fresh tomato. Leave it for 5 minutes. You see it has been cooking for 5 minutes. And as for the sauce, the seasoning I'm going to be using those ones: spicity, 1 Maggie cube, my nutmeg, curry, and of course salt. I'm going to be adding salt to taste. Let's continue. Still need to stir this for some time. It's not ready yet, so we need to stir it more. Let's give it more 5 minutes, and let's see. Yeah, after 5 minutes, I had my fresh tomato. You can see. Wow, this is beautiful. I just add the tomato, and now I'm going to add the onions and the fresh pepper that I just blended. I'm going to be adding it now. You see this? See? It's going to cook now. I'm going to be adding my seasoning cube to it, but the tomatoes is already cooked, so I'm going to be adding everything. Now, after I add all my seasoning cube, the meat salt and everything, this is the outcome. So now we are going to lower the gas so that it will done properly before we will now add our meat to it. So for now we are going to cover it so that it will done with a low heat. low gas. Can you see this? Are you seeing this? Wow. It has been on for 20 minutes, you know, on a low heat. For 20 minutes on a low heat. You see this? Is this not crunchy? Now we are going to add our meats. Can you see this? Wow. Is this not yummy? Is this stew not yummy? See this? See the texture? It's very thick. See this? That is because we filter away the water before we start. And the sauce, the meat sauce, was not much either. See this? Wow, delicious. Our stew is ready. I'm putting off the fire now because it's ready to chop. It's ready to be eaten. Ooh. Oof. Wow, 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 wow. Can you see this? Are you seeing what I am seeing here? Are you seeing it? Please, 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 please. When you watch this video to this extent, please kindly drop your comments below. Tell me what you think about this fresh tomatoes stew. Your opinion matters a lot to me in this recipe. I took my time in preparing it. As you can see, there is no much oil, and the stew is thick, beautiful, and tastes delicious. Please, friends, family, viewers, drop your comments. See you in my next video. I love you all.